Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 12th of January. It's 11:30 a.m., which means it's time for our midday mindful moment. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz, the minister here at Unity of Tucson, which is where you are virtually at Unity of Tucson's Facebook or YouTube page. I am not physically at Unity of Tucson, as you may be able to tell from what I'm wearing in my surroundings. But this is the opportunity we take every single weekday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to step into some spiritual practice, to affirm life's good, and to deepen into our sense of who we are ultimately. So whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment. Let me know that you are here. I see that Wayne is here. Wayne, you'll probably recognize Roots, good Canadian apparel company. I'm wearing my nice Roots hoodie today because it's cozy where I am. And hello to Robin. Hello, William. And William, I imagine Anita may be with you. Maybe not. I don't know. Always grateful to have you all join. And of course, we'll offer this reminder, which is to say, you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. Absolutely, yes, you are. Always grateful to have you share your magnificence and shine your light. I see that Sue is here, Marianne and Megan, and yes, yes, yes. So today I am on my holiday up in Pine Top, Arizona, which is up in the mountains. I posted a thing today and I put a hashtag, Arizona isn't all just deserts. It's a good thing to remember that. We do have mountains, and in fact, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's actually, it's hard to see. There's snow on the ground out there because it's, we're at a higher elevation and they get snow up here. But Dane, my husband, and I wanted to get away for just a couple days to come up to the mountains, have a little snow hit, since Dane is from Canada. And he was telling me he misses snow. I said, well, we'll go to where there's snow for a couple days and you probably won't miss it anymore. But I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity to join you for the Midday Mindful Moment. So today I wrote in that basically the idea that I wanted to talk about today is related to something that I'm working on here. One of the things that I decided to do is, since we're cozy in this cabin, we decided we're going to do some work that we've been, setting to the side a lot. And so I've been doing some work on a project for my doctorate. And so I've been pouring through a lot of notes that I've taken over the last year as I decided to step into this process of getting my doctorate in consciousness studies through the Emerson Theological Institute. And one of the stories that came up for me as a reminder that I really love is a thing that happened when I was on a cruise several years ago. And it just made me think, oh, this is a good message for today, to remember that we are never, first of all, we're never alone. And number two, we don't have to be accepted by everyone. It's just something to think about. We don't have to be accepted by everyone. So several years ago, I was on a cruise, and there was a port. We stopped, at a port, and we were having lunch, and there was this guy who was sitting by himself. And while I had a lot of friends and everything, I went over to this guy and I sat next to him at lunch, because it was like a communal experience. It wasn't like I was going and sitting at somebody's table. Like, this was a cruise communal experience. So I went and I sat down to him and introduced myself and just started talking to him. And he was very sweet. And he was telling me about how it had been really hard for him on this cruise, because he came on his own. He didn't really know anybody, and he was having a hard time getting to know people. And I said, well, we chatted him up a bit. And he ultimately opened up to me, saying that, he felt like when he was engaging with people that he was being rejected, and that was really hurtful. And he seemed very surprised that I came up and talked to him. And I, we had a lot of discussion around that. But one of the things that we ultimately got to was, are we, and this is I guess the big question for all of us, do we have a tendency to let go of what we know in order to try to be accepted by those who are not willing to accept us? Or can we stay true to our truth and know that those who are right and perfect in our experience are always going to be showing up. You know, why would we want to be engaged with people who are rejecting us? I think that was really a big question for him. That was an aha moment. He's like, yeah, why do I want to be involved with these people that are rejecting me? Like, if they're rejecting me, I'm okay. You don't like me for me? Well, I'm going to move on. So I think, you know, it's not that we should all be, you know, unkind or anything like that. Because I'll tell you, if you're unkind, a lot of people are not going to like you. But if you're being authentic and true and loving and people reject you in that, you probably don't want to be with those people anyway. So that was really kind of just the thing to remind myself of here today. And so I thought I'd remind you. I like to create a community that is inclusive and loving, and I'm grateful that you are all connected, and know that you are magnificent. Know that I love you, and it would never be my intention to reject any of you. Thank you for being a part of my life. So let's do a little bit of affirmative prayer treatment on allowing and accepting the good and the acceptance. Yes, let's do that. Before I go into that affirmative prayer treatment, I do want to say hello to Sue and Sheila, and grateful that you have joined as well. So if it is safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, I invite you to do that. Allow yourself to simply relax in this here and now moment, to let go of any of the trappings of the world of form that may take us away from the infinite truth, as we turn our attention to that inner life. Just relax. Release any unnecessary tension and allow. And it is right here in this moment that I am fully aware of and resonate with this understanding that there is only one infinite power and presence. There is only one source. There is only one light. There is only one life. And while we call it by many names, the words we use to describe it are inadequate to deepen into the understanding of what it is. It is known beyond words. It is known at a feeling level. It is known as the core of each and every one of us. Fundamentally, we are this power. We are this presence. We are this resource of all. This is the truth of our being. And I resonate and reflect and deepen into an understanding of it that is beyond language. I deepen into the feeling space, the feeling tone of knowing who I am and who we all are. From this place, I know that the word I speak right now is grounded in the infinite creative power. And so I speak my word on behalf of everyone, knowing that we are exactly where we need to be at all times, that we are surrounded by all those who are supportive of our most magnificent expression. In the authentic self expressing forth from a point of view of love and kindness, joy and light, that those who are rejecting of those things within each and every one of us slip away from our experience. And that's okay. For there is room for the loving. I allow room for loving kindness. I trust in this expression and experience of the lives of each and every one of us. I trust that this is so, and it is with a grateful heart that I welcome this good. I welcome it wholeheartedly. And it is with joy overflowing that I let this magnificent grace unfold. And I do so easily and effortlessly. I know it to be so, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. That feels good. So grateful to have you here, grateful to have this community, and grateful to know that we are connected, loving hearts, kindred spirits, like minds. I know that there will always be a magnificent, magnificent connection. Thank you all for joining me. Becky, thank you. Spot on again today. I always just go with what I need to hear. Yes, that's the way it works. And usually what I need to hear is resonant with other people as well. So thank you. Thank you, Jason and Wayne and Robin. Thank you. Join me on Sunday morning, of course, 9 a.m. for guided meditation. It's a virtual experience. You know all this stuff. Sunday celebration at 10 a.m. If you would be so kind to continue to comment, whether you're watching live or on the replay, and click those reaction icons. Those reactions help spread this message. They help put it into the algorithm of people. So clicking that heart on Facebook is a great way to do that. If you click the thumbs up on YouTube, that is helpful as well. And share a prayer, share it. Click on the share link and put it up on social media. And let's let people know that, there is a place for all of us. A place that is loving and kind and supportive. And know that that place, for me, is here with you. Always grateful for you. Peace and blessings to you. I'll see you again tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. right here, Facebook Live and YouTube Live for the Midday Mindful Moment. Be well. Namaste.